Hello everybody, what is up? It's Camden Lawson here, and today we're going to be doing the review of the Canon EOS Rebel T5 as a vlogging camera. Hello everybody, what is up? It's Camden Lawson here. Hello everybody, what is up? It's Camden Lawson here. It's Camden Lawson here. So there's constant debate over what the best vlogging camera is, and I got a hold of this Canon EOS Rebel T5 to shoot a movie. And I figured, why not make a review of the camera while I have it? But I'm not going to be reviewing it from the standpoint of a director of a movie. I'm going to be reviewing it from the standpoint of a YouTube vlogger. Because I know there's constant question over what cameras are good and not good for vlogging cameras. I'm going to start off with some of the specs of this camera. It shoots video at 1080p, 30 frames per second, and it looks pretty good. There is a built-in image stabilizer, which is pretty helpful if you're going to be vlogging and walking around with the camera facing at you. Unfortunately, there is no autofocus option on this camera. So, if you're going to be vlogging, you're going to have to hold the camera the same distance from your face every time you pick it up, every time you're getting ready to record, because you do have to manually focus it with the camera trigger. As for weight, because you are going to be carrying this camera around with you by one hand, or I don't know any vlogger that carries around with two hands. You're going to be carrying this camera around with one hand, and it does not weigh a ton. If you have extremely weak arms for some reason, then you might struggle to hold it up for an extended period of time, but I tested what it would be like to vlog with this camera before I made this video, and it wouldn't be that bad. There are two really huge negatives, and these are a lot of selling points for vlogging cameras. First of all, there is no external mic port. There is a headphone jack for listening to the video that you take while it's still on the camera, but the jack size is too small for any Rode or external shotgun mic. So if you are going to use this as a vlog camera, you are going to have to deal with the 3-hole microphone built into the camera. Now as for the audio that puts out, it's average. It's not great, but it's not the worst audio I've ever heard. I've definitely heard worse audio from computer mics and things like that come built in to other electronics. So as for this mic, it's not horrible. The second negative is that this does not have a flippable screen. You see, the LCD screen is built into the camera, so you cannot flip it out to hold it out and be able to view yourself while vlogging. So if you have enough arm strength to hold it at the same angle and you think that it'll be okay, it probably will be. The lens that I have on this is the EFS 18 to 55mm lens with a Vivitar macro and wide angle high definition extension. Here's the EFS and here's the macro and wide angle extension. If you're going to be vlogging with a camera like this, you're almost always going to need a wide angle lens because really you just can't get much out of a camera that has a narrow video capture. Let's get some shots of the outside of this camera. I'll show you guys better what it looks like, and then I'm going to take it outside, see what some shots look like with 1080p, 30 frames per second with the EFS lens and the Vivitar HD wide angle. This is a video shot from the EOS Rebel T5. This is just in a home, no background noise at all. There's pretty good acoustics in here, so this is going to be the audio that you're going to get out of this in an ideal recording environment. Now I'm going to take the camera outside, put it on a tripod, and sit it up. I'm not going to put music over this part, mainly because I want you guys to see how the mic performs when the wind is blowing a little bit, as there is quite a bit of wind outside right now. This is some outdoor footage shot from the Rebel EOS T5. So this is what you're gonna see if you go outside on a daily basis and you try and record maybe some scenic videos to put to music, or whether you're just outside and you're trying to show something off. This is what you're gonna see. Again, I did focus this on the ground, so it is in focus, and yeah, there's just some straight up video. The wind is not horrible right now, but I would understand if there was a little bit of wind muffling in this video, because there is some coming in, and it'd be coming in right on the mic. So if you do hear the wind muffling, that's what it's going to be like if there's a pretty decent breeze coming through when you're recording. Excuse the fact that I'm wearing pajama pants, that's not very official of me. But if I were to sit down and make a video outdoors on my porch, this is what it would look like. I'm not really shouting, I'm kind of loud talking like you would to a camera normally, but here's the audio from that. You know, that's why I left the audio in. I want you guys to hear what the audio is like, because you know, when you're on YouTube, that's a big selling point for most cameras is the audio, and since you have to use the built-in mic, here's what it would sound like. Again, a light breeze coming in. Maybe not so bad here because I'm under a little bit of shade, but you know, here's just some footage. I'm gonna head back inside now, but I hope you guys did find this video helpful, and if you want my opinion on whether I would buy this camera as a vlogging camera, the answer is no. Mainly because it doesn't have the reversible flip screen and there is no external mic port. You know, I'm a big audio guy. If there's messed up audio, I just can't handle it. And I need to be able to see what I'm shooting without having to go behind the camera and, you know, mess with it. Along with the no autofocus option, that's also a killer. But yeah, guys, I could see this camera being used as a young vlogging camera. They sit at about $400 right now. So if you wanted a big camera to vlog with, you could definitely pick this one up. You could pick up a smaller vlogging camera like a Canon G7X. So, but if you wanted something big for the same price, yeah, definitely go pick you up an EOS Rebel T5. Just remember, there are negatives to having a large camera at a cheap price. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.